Josh Collins and Daniel Thompson are upset that I did not register them for the squad for the Europa League tie. Are you serious? Hello, my friends. Welcome in. I'm a little upset with Josh Collins and Daniel Thompson, and here's why, because they're upset with me. Josh Collins is unregistered. Here's why. Let me just show you the squad page. Okay, you remember a couple episodes back when I was like, okay, we should go ahead and register these folks because you can only have like one replacement at a time in the rounds, right? And so we registered a bunch of players, and now Pierce Cavanaugh is injured with his broken leg. There's that. And so he's of no use to us, so we might as well replace him. Well, he is a homegrown club player, of which you must have 4. So when I drop him, we must have 3, right? Or we have 3, and we have to have a 4th. Neither of which are Josh Collins with his abysmal mentality and Daniel Thompson. Where there he is. Because Daniel Thompson, we literally just signed, and Josh Collins wasn't registered because he was injured for the last month. And so now they are upset. And I told Daniel Thompson, I told both of them the same thing. Like, it was a tough choice. Like, there's not an option inside the game to say, I have to have 4 homegrown club players. You're not that. And oh, by the way, Josh, you were injured. Hey, Daniel, I just signed you. Sorry, bro. I don't make the rules. But it doesn't give you that option. So now Josh Collins he said he was going to take him a long time to get over it. But it looks like it. Should we just sell him? Like, mate, get over yourself. I'm just a little upset. So, anyway, we're playing, we beat St. Pat's 3-1. It was good. Our goalkeeper, it wasn't really his fault. It was in the mixer, whatever. He had an own goal. So we scored all the goals. Terry Blade coming in, right, and getting a goal. Harry White getting a goal, and Gary Hayden-Ward getting a goal. 10 minutes apart, essentially, or 9 minutes. Average of 10. Okay, relax, my friends. Yeah. We're just delaying, aren't we? I guess. A drop off to 6, but they've been quite good. And oh gosh, we're gonna get destroyed. So here's how I look at this. Honestly, like we're gonna put out a strong team. We're at home. We're gonna sell 5,600 tickets, 1,800 of which are Leverkusen fans. That's fine. Like, we're gonna enjoy the fact that we made it this far. 280K is coming into our pockets. Now, that's not gonna get us to the point where we can like get a youth facility or anything like that. So it really becomes imperative. Honestly, my thoughts on this are that we get as high up the table as we can. So with that, we are gonna start our dudes, but really, this game's not important. Who cares about the EA Sports Cup? This game is probably going to be a wash. This game becomes more important because that is a way to qualify for the Europa League. But we promised some players that we will challenge for the title this year. So it's almost like we're going to play some starters today, and then it's going to be like rotation city until we play Shamrock, who are in second. Like, that becomes these 2 games, I think, honestly, are more important than the Europa League tie. Because maybe I'm being too negative. I just don't think that little O Cabo is going to put up a fight against Leverkusen, even though from their schedule standpoint, this is a preseason friendly, right? They smashed the other team 9-0. 9-0. So I'm going to be more than happy to rotate players out, I guess is my point. We are going to try parking the bus. I don't think anything else is going to work. So we're going to put Gilmore. We'll switch these guys around, even though they're footed slightly differently. So we got a defensive winger, a box-to-box midfielder to give us a little bit of up and down. A defensive, essentially midfielder, a winger, defend, cover, defend, and then O'Reilly and Wilkinson. We're going to play for set pieces. We're going to hit early crosses. We've got a Blade that's going to come in. I'm tempted to even take Hayes-Ward off. Like, it's like, does it really matter? Should we put somebody else on, like Buckley, a little more defensive-minded? I actually think that's what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. And that may seem like I'm throwing in the towel. I don't want to waste players here when we have to do better in the league. Like, I just that's enough rambling, I guess. I just don't think it's going to go very well, to be honest with you. So, and I know, I never showed you the other teams. Will I remember to do it today? Who knows? Who knows? So we'll start, you know, our 11, right? And I've got the sound off because I was playing my other series. Show me what you can do, lads. That's probably the wrong thing to say. I probably should have said something along the lines of like do your best. Deal with the rules, your natural choice. I love this. How much of a boost is it that Pastelak's absence? Well, he's on a 6.66 in his last 5. No appearances because he's, you know, injured. They've got capable replacements. I think is a fair more that, and we're gonna do key highlights. I hate to do that. If we go up like 2-0, we will go extended highlights. Okay, in either game. But I'm just thinking that's not gonna happen. There's the crowd. Hey. I'm proud they've got 5,600 fans to show up. You know, that's good, boys. But this is just, I think we're gonna take a battering. This is like when we first got promoted right into the Premier Division. It's like you just kind of accept life, I think, as it were. And look at us dropping all the way off. No, another shot. Oh, look at all the. All right, we've held them off for 7.5 minutes, boys. Come on. Okay. I mean, he just offside. Oh, it must have been somebody was standing in front of the keeper or something like that. Like, there's no way he was offside. Yeah, that guy right there is blocking the view for the keeper. So, I think that's a poor call. But I guess we'll take it. Oh, and we give up a penalty. Well, they're like, strongest, I think, mental player, Madden, makes a mistake. That's a poor decision, mate. And I mean, oh no, they've got an away goal. You know, like, hey. So I mean, I want to say, if you're here, if you just watched this penalty, second goal of the season, which sounds bad, but again, this is their preseason. I just want to say thank you. I say thank you a lot, I feel like, to everybody that supports the channel, whether it's on Patreon, or by watching and liking the videos and leaving comments on what was that. Come on, mate. But we have skyrocketed in the last like week to 45 patrons, and it means a lot. So the subscriber number is at currently 4,764 at the time I'm recording this. Like, we're marching pretty steadily towards 5 grand, which is kind of nutty, right? Like, when I first started, I never thought I'd get to 5,000 subscribers. So thanks. Am I filling time because they've got 16 shots and we have? I mean, I'm kind of proud that we have 3 shots, to be honest with you, and they've only had a 1.5 chances. I mean, I'm just saying they've only had 4 on target shots. We're in it, but am I filling time? Hopefully. I mean, what was that, mate? Like. So thanks for your support. This is crazy. I think oh, come on. Are we really just gonna give him the game like that, ref? Come on, mate. I mean, he's on the take. Oh, we blocked it. Oh, it's got to do wonders for Boston's rating, and that's the last kick of the first half. But it really, maybe it's because I'm exercising more. I feel mentally a lot better. It could be that the sun finally came out yesterday for the first time in like 2 weeks, because my area has been flooded. Not my specific, like not my street, but there are like roads in my city that like they are like there's barricades up because people are dumb and drive their cars into it. Unlucky, boys. Is it unlucky, or is it just that they're dominating us? But it could be that I'm working out, but like I feel mentally a lot better, and I've got essentially 3 series going right now, and they're all, in my opinion, going pretty well. Like, I'm enjoying them, right? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, I hope you enjoy them too, but like the experiment, I do because I find it interesting. It just is nice that other people find it interesting, right? So that's always good. Can we get an equalizer? Oh, it's almost, come on, Edich. Oh, Frank the Tank. Oh, come on, penalty ref, for sure. But all that to say, like, it's like what's going on with my channel thus far in 2019 is kind of nutty, and in this community, and I really appreciate it. It's kind of cool to see, and I was really hoping that could have gone in, like, just to give us a, oh gosh, I mean, a glimmer of hope, you know? And this is where I go, we should probably start rotating. Like, I'm not going to risk injury to our best players. It doesn't make sense to do that, in my opinion. So we'll bring on, you know, Buckley, you've not played a lot. Let's make you be a ball-winning midfielder, mate. You go do your thing and go wreck some faces. We'll slide Erich out there, and we'll bring on Adeyinka. We'll give Adeyinka some time. I think that's a good way to do it. The triple subbage. I mean, you're like, oh, mate, it's 2-0. Mate. It's 2-0 to Leverkusen. They got 2 away goals. We're not going to go to Germany and score, you know, 3 goals or whatever. So we're going to keep the park the bus on. We're going to try and do ourselves proud, but we're going to take our starters off so we don't get injuries. And it's not like any of those guys were lighting it up. 6.4, 6.4, and 6.3. That's just my take. That's just my take on it. Come on, boys. Demand more. How is Adeyinka already frustrated? O'Reilly picks up a yellow. Lovely. Oh, come on, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's a dirty tackle. That's got to be a sending off, mate. He came through the back of him, like lunging. Come on. Terry the Blade. I love it. Oh, what a pass. This is clinical. Can we create a half chance? That's our new goal. Can we get a third on-target shot and a half chance? That'd be amazing. Or are we just going to fumble it right here and give up like a silly goal? Oh, you can feel it coming. Catch it. Oh, what a save. Way to go, mate. What, 25 shots? Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame her. I mean, I'm surprised we had as many fans as we did show up. Maybe because they're like, well, Leverkusen, let's go see the bloodbath, you know? Like, okay. Okay. I mean, we had a guy there. The fact that we have not conceded 7 goals, I think, is progress. You may think it's a joke. I don't. That's fine. I mean, could we go and score 2? No, we could not. It was just one of those days. I'm trying to keep morale up. We got to keep morale up for our run. I was tempted, honestly, to not even show these games to you. But I thought that would be kind of weird if I didn't. So I don't feel good about it. We're going to go rotate our entire squad for the EA Sports Cup semifinal. The money would be nice, but this game literally does not matter in comparison to the next 4, and these 2 matter more than these 2. So, off we go. We netted 140K in gate receipts, which beats the 85K from last season because we had 5,926 in attendance, and the previous record was 3,843. So that's helped out the finances a little bit. I mean, that's like half of the amount of the round, right? If we get 280K for being in the round, that's hey, we're getting closer to training facilities. Honestly, this may be the end of the series right here. This might be it. The entire squad is upset with my treatment of Josh Collins. Not the end of the series. I just may leave Cabo. I may tell them, like, I'm done. I'm done. Assertive. Right, there are a few members of discontent in the squad about the way I've dealt with Josh Collins. Can one of you step up and explain the issue here so we can get that sorted out and move on? Some of the lads feel that you treated Josh unfairly and want to know why. I deal with each player in individually. I believe the way it has been absolutely fine. I made a decision that I thought was best for the team. Some of you might not like it, but I do have your best interests at heart. Versus I'm getting fed up of hearing about Josh Collins, and I don't particularly care what I think about it either. I'm tempted for that one. We're going to go this one. How can it be good for the team when you clearly made a number of players unhappy? Says the Frenchman. Dude, I will get rid of you. PSG got rid of you. If you get let go from Cabo after getting let go from PSG, your career is pretty much done. It's good to have it all sorted out, boys. Let's look at, okay, his dropped a little bit. Everybody else is fine. Seriously, that makes, and it's like, this is just a thing in the game, right? That's what's frustrating, because like I would sit down and be like, let's look at the math. Here's a whiteboard. 4 names. This one gets erased. We have to have 4 names. Josh Collins does not fit that. And there's the garage door because you've been missing it. I'm going to go play a game now. I think this just goes to show you how unlucky we were to get Leverkusen, right? So Hibernian or Trabzonspor, I obviously said that perfectly, would have been our opponent if we'd played anybody else, except a Bundesliga team. All right. Well, okay. Let's look at the Iron Brew Cup draw. Yeah. We get Celtic Reserves or Albion Rovers, who are in League 2 with Not Sterling Albion. Wait, they won the title. Yes, I'm a Sterling fan, my friends. Oh, look at that. Currently equal on points at first with Clyde. Come on. Anyway, Roy. We did beat St. Pat's. It was nice. Terry the Blade stole the ball off of center back after a heavy touch off of a pass from his partner, and he stole it. And it was a wonderful strike. And then Marco Nag with a pretty good free kick from the right side. He's the left winger, but he, left swing from the right side. Anyway, got it in. Our backup goalkeeper, who was complaining about the treat. Where is he? How we were treating Collins, and he still wasn't happy about it, and whatever, and now I can't find him, has pulled his ankle ligaments right before that game. Sure you did, mate. So we've had to pull up Shane Grant, who's like, for the love, please don't get injured he's like begging Liam Bosson, who, he's had a bit of a downturn. But he's like, if he goes in, it'd be comical, really. Harry White, I got a report that said he could be a star player in the league, though, but it's in the league. But I mean, he continues to improve. Quite good. We're gonna mix it up today, my friends. Again, I'm taking this a little more lightheartedly because of who we're playing. So we're gonna play counter-attack because, well, we do have to score 2 goals if we ever have a chance to go into the 4th round. We're gonna put White on a roaming playmaker because he knows it and it kind of fits his attributes. We could put him on a box-to-box, but he doesn't know it as well. So, like, dude, you want to roam around? You roam around. Maybe we'll surprise them. They'll be like, what's that guy doing? We're gonna put Douglas in. Because I wanted a tall center back, and, well, he deserves it, I guess. Madden, Bernard, Rowan in. We've got Adeyinka and Walsh on the bench. O'Reilly, McGlade, who is coming back from injury, was only good for 45 minutes in the cup, and I got him like 3 minutes, I think. Nag, because, well, if you play like that, and Terry the Blade, because maybe I would just put Terry the Blade versus Leverkusen by himself, no keeper, and he'd win. McGlade only good for 45 minutes again because, he didn't stretch that whatever it is, groin out enough. I'm sure it just said it and I missed it, but I'm a little worried about next season, to be honest with you. I feel like we've got, if we can get Blade to extend his loan, we've got 3 really good strikers. We've got a good, bunch of center backs and some good midfielders. I'm afraid we might have to go 4-3-1-2 or something or like 4-4-2 diamond or something like that with 2 strikers and some midfielders, because our wingers are not doing as hot from a rating standpoint. Neither are our fullbacks. So who knows? Who knows what we end up with? Let's go cause an upset. I don't even remember how many people showed up there, or if it said how many people were going to show up for this game. Yeah, we're gonna leave it on key highlights. Red card. If we get a red card, we might have a chance of scoring 1 goal. I'd like to see a clear-cut chance. If we could create a clear-cut chance or 3 half chances, I'm going to call today a success. Just being honest with you. We got 33% possession, 10 minutes in. That's good. That's what you want to see, of course, with a yellow. I mean, we could go like 4-3-3 wide with 3 midfielders, Okay. They've had 7 shots already. It's gone well. Demand more, boys. I mean, do we dare pass it into space and let Wilkinson run onto it? I just don't think we're very good, in comparison, right? I'm not saying we're not very good. I'm saying I don't think that's realistic. I got a comment recently about, because I play the game at slightly faster on the whatever, watching it versus the standard speed, but it still doesn't account. If I played it at the slower speed, that ball, that would mean the first strike where it hit towards the keeper would not be moving as fast, and therefore it still wouldn't make sense that it went as far. I just think the ball physics are wrong. That's just me. I'm open to other opinions. I just have my own. Free kick, yeah, pushed him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. We're playing counter. He doesn't want to try too many long balls forward. It's like, well, what else would you like us to do? I just don't want anybody to get injured or sent off. If we can get out of here without injuries, then I'd say we're doing okay. And that's a goal. Paulinho, of course. I mean, would you change anything? Should I try that? That seems aggressive. I mean, I know we're not good at direct passing, so maybe we'll try standard. Maybe that's better. Not good in terms of like if we're trying to hurry up, when it's like like they're much better than us and marking all of our players. But oh, that looked like a chance, mate. If you just keep running, it's like it is the Europa League. I mean, I know we're losing 3-0 on aggregate. They've got 2 away goals, but if we scored 3, we'd win. I think we're gonna take Wilkinson off. I mean, like again, like that's just me. Just my take is like it doesn't make sense to risk injury to our good players in a game that we're not supposed to win. I am going to say that I expect a much better showing, even though I don't really mean it. And whatever, let's try it. Let's go. Let's try the gegenpress. We're going to take both these guys off. We're going to bring on O'Reilly. Give O'Reilly a run out. I think that's a fair shout. You can play the inside forward on support, sir. Because you are okay. Just making sure I got this right. You can go back to being a box to box. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. And why don't you play wing back? You know what? You've got more legs than Madden does. Madden, we're gonna put on defend. Maybe we'll just completely surprise them by going gegenpressing, and we'll score. What will you do? How many of you will join my Patreon if we come back and we net 3? I'm guessing if you leave that comment now, you have very 100% confidence that that's not going to happen. But I'm just saying. Would you live up to your commitment? I'm going to tell you, don't get sent off because we're going gegenpressing. I'm going to tell you, I believe you got what it takes. And I think it's fair to give Terry the blade. I mean, he's played well. He's coming in to kind of lit a fire in the team. So why not try it? Why not try it? Let's remind them of Jurgen Klopp. His Borussia Dortmund team. Or maybe we'll scare them. Maybe they'll be like, okay, pull the starters off because they're going to injure us because this Irish team doesn't know how to tackle properly, but they're trying to gegenpress and they're going to run into our players and break their legs. It's tactics. There you go, Terry. There you go, Terry. Get him, Terry. Oh, applying the pressure. Come on, O'Reilly. Why'd you back down? Oh, now he goes. Okay. They're shook, my friend. Okay, that could have gone better. It worked up until that point. They were shook. That keeper was like, what's going on? What a start to the second half. And now they're going to score. Get in, boys. Oh, see. I told you. I can feel it. We're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. We're just going to drop O'Reilly back. Yeah. I don't think that was a yellow. That was a common foul. Can you do one of these? No. There you go. Well, it was good for about a minute. That strategy. And we're gonna do it again. I don't even care. Go get him, boys. Oh, right off of that, right? The free kick. And this is the match engine me like. No, sir. No. Yeah, gegenpressing with 10. That makes sense. Come on, boys. Probably not the best idea. We might wear everybody out, but... it was a half chance. Oh, why is our entire team up there? I have no idea. What a save. And, that's got to be great for ball. I don't know how the whole team was up there. I don't. I literally have no idea what the deal was there. But we won't complain because, we're increasing ball. We had 2 half chances now, my friends. We increased Boston's confidence. They're rattled. They don't know what to do. Even though they just scored after I said they were rattled. But, they're like, what is this team doing? They're not as rattled now. Right, lads. Fine, we'll go. Let's just not get hurt, I guess is what we'll do. I mean, I thought if we don't get Fox set off, I think the argument could be made, maybe not successfully, but it could be made that first minute of the second. Oh, is it a red? Oh, this is our chance, boys. We're going to score 5 in 35 minutes. No, it's yellow. I think there's an argument to be made that was kind of working until we had the man sent off. I'm just saying. Ball in. Oh, was that a half? Oh, I was hoping. You got to have goals. Clear cut chance goals. Okay. Oh, he's moving quite fast. Step, Madden. Okay, chips it long. Whatever. That's fine. You do you. Oh, they're so... Okay. I mean, this is what you'd expect, right? Like, if you got somebody that goes out with an injury, like, oh gosh. Let's bring on. You know what, Darren Walsh. Let's bring Darren Walsh. We'll get him some Europa League experience. We like Darren Walsh. We want to give Darren Walsh some love. I probably should have taken one of our starting wingers off, but we'll rotate out Douglas. That's fine. Give Walsh a little bit of love. See out the game. See how many goals they could score. That was just poor. Are they going to score 9 at an aggregate? I was hoping we could avoid that, but you know, when you're up against 10, I mean, when you have 10, I wonder how many people have actually seen this part of the video. How many of you were like, they're done and have moved on? Rowan's on a 5.8. I'm going to get a question about why didn't you sub him off? I was like, well, because at the time he was on a 6.2 and Douglas is playing better. I mean, and Douglas had a yellow. Tighten up. Look at the ratings. Oh, don't give up 9. Don't give up 9. Now we get different goals, my friends. Just don't give up 9. Oh, we didn't have anybody there. I was hoping we could get a clear-cut chance, and we would have achieved all of our goals. Maybe we should have gegenpressed like in the home leg, you know. I don't think so, but just one of those things. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. I am worried about next year though. I'll get better from a wing and a fullback standpoint. Yeah. I mean, it's not good when you come in only 2 goals down and you leave 8 goals down. But you know, I'm just gonna issue a warning. I'm not gonna find the guy. You know, we went gegenpressing and he was on a yellow. You know, right. So next time you see us, my friends, I'm gonna play a bunch of these. I mean, it may honestly be the end of the season. Like, what really matters is getting up this table. Like, the cup final would be great. I'm still gonna rotate because we got games in between, right? Like, it's 5 days and then 6 days. I'm still gonna rotate on that. We got the Iron Brew Cup, which gives, like, you know, it starts off at like 6 or 9K per win. That's not important, right? Like, we're up to 588. We could use the money, right? I think we were higher last season. We got up to 797 because, well, I don't know why. Maybe it's because our wage budget wasn't as high. But I'm gonna get us down to where we're into like the final gasps of the season and find out where we are going to be. We need to be higher than we are, is what it comes down to. Financially, and because let's look at the players we've promised. Gary Hayes Ward, challenge for the title this season. It has 461 days left, which is kind of strange. I'm not understanding. Maybe it's because if we don't get it, he'll be like, I give you 1 year, lads. But I am a little worried about the squad as a whole. So we're going to go play the FAI Ford Cup first round. I'm going to rotate a little bit because it's 3 days after this. So we're still going to have to rotate and see how it goes. And then these 2 games become super important. If we could get 4 points out of those, right? Get to 40 points while keeping some of them back a little bit. That would be really good. But that's where we're at, my friends. If you somehow enjoyed this episode, maybe you enjoyed the levity of this, where I was just like, let's see what happened. Like, I do think the draw was really harsh, right? If I think you get a different draw, we have a better shot against a Bundesliga team. Maybe you disagree. Let me know in the comments. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.